Today, I will talk about the work of a parade of anthropologists that is much shorter than
the thing that I have found, that I always find actually as being really valuable is when we bring in, it's not just capitalism, it's also communism. So where the history of the Soviet Union and of Russia matches or becomes a part of a conversation about how we treat resources and how we treat people and what progress is and what dreams are. And I feel like this doesn't happen very often unless there's somebody who's like, this is now what we're doing.
So the first question that comes to mind, at least for me, is why?
We live in a contemporary period when the dynamics of climate change and environmental distress, rising authoritarianism, and persistent war in many parts of the planet are converging. And these questions are intrinsically linked to questions of energy, energy systems, energy infrastructures, and the cultures that support them. And so if we want to move through this period to a time of peace, a time of environmental responsibility and sustainability, it's imperative that we get together to discuss the role that culture, politics, knowledge play in both these crises and in strategies for getting past them.
Well, humanities don't provide solutions. That's exactly their point. All the others are only in the business of providing solutions, and most of these solutions will be the problems of the very near future. And humanities are the only ones who have this, the capacity, the capability, and also kind of like the task of looking at things from a greater distance, to look at further futures and so on, so to actually foresee possible problems coming up.
So I came to this conference because I was looking forward to talk to scholars from other disciplines that are also interested in energy issues from different perspectives.
I'm very happy today to brainstorm with you this work
because talking about this perspective from in the context of the war in Europe right now, we're a bit short of answers and methods to address the question. So I think this is why most of us came here today to...
I think that's very important if we think about ways out of, or alternatives.
Content and the focus of the conference relates to the research we are doing in our research group in Vienna. We are looking at decarbonization and the issues surrounding the petrostate globally.
The historical continuity is too important.
We're in the midst of a lot of political and energy crises together, and we're all thinking about this, and this is a chance to see where the field of energy, humanities, and social studies, where some of the key thinkers are going, and for us all to process the moment together.